Peace and black power, peace and black power. Peace and black power, peace and black power. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, notorious RBG, King Kong consciousness. I am here, FDMG, getting the work done as we do. That's right, brothers and sisters. We want to make history by completing the renovations of the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey Elementary School and the Nat Turner Jean-Jacques Dessalines Gymnasium. We're working on that. We want to have the grand opening, Unapologetically African, first annual Unapologetically African Family First Festival. But I wanted to say this to all my supporters out there. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. I am feeling the best I've ever felt regarding the Garvey School and Turner Gymnasium renovation since we bought the school 2 years and 3 months ago. This is the best I've felt. I'm feeling good about the contractors we're meeting. It took us a long time. We went through a lot of hustlers and scammers and con artists and disingenuous brothers and sisters who do trade work, but I think we finally got the right mix right now. Brothers and sisters. But here's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to go live to let you all know that I am not having a baby. I am not expecting a baby. The post that I dropped last night, early this morning, I was just doing that to pick with the haters a little bit. You know, sometimes you can't help but embellish the haters with a little bit of a distraction. Now, I would have let it run. I would have let the distraction run a little longer. Except for the fact that I didn't want my supporters donating money for a child that is not coming. I didn't want my supporters sending gifts because I know y'all love Dr. Umar. Y'all support my work. And I know that if I did have a baby papa on the way, y'all would be sending money and gifts. I don't want to go to the post office to pick up no strollers, no bassinets, no baby papa hoodies, no we hate your daddy socks, we hate your daddy hoodies. I don't want none of that, all right? There's no baby coming. There's no African queen anywhere on the planet Earth. That's all 6 continents, because Europe is not a continent. It is Western Asia, okay? European doesn't have a home. All right. Everywhere he's been, he's stolen it from the Africans who were there. But nonetheless, there's no African queen expecting my child. I just wanted to let you all know I was just having a little fun. Now, one day, maybe baby papa will be brought into the world. It would be nice to leave a hair. It would be nice to turn over the operation of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy to a son of mine. It would be nice to turn over the National Independent Black Parent Association to a son of mine. It would be nice to turn over Team Pan-African, the international movement for the independence and protection of African children, to a son of mine. It would be nice to turn my books over and have my son do the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th edition. It would be beautiful to have him become a clinical psychologist and a school psychologist and an educator and pick up where his daddy left off. That would be beautiful. Okay, so maybe one day I will drop a post saying we got a baby papa on the way. And yes, his name will be Prince Ifatunde Oguntade II, but that's up to the Lord. That's up to the ancestors. Okay, but I'm not expecting no child right now. So ladies, stop sending me them inboxes on Instagram. Dr. Umar, I thought I had a chance. Dr. Umar, did you look at my wifey resume? Dr. Umar, are you sure she's the right one? Is she light-skinned? Is she dark-skinned? I've been bombarded with messages from the Black Queendom, and you know I love my sisters. I've been bombarded by messages from the Queendom asking me about the wife-to-be, the mother-to-be. I'm not having a child. It was just fun and games. It's just fun and games. Please don't send no baby shower gifts. Don't send no baby shower money. We not doing that. But on another note, before I get up out of here, please make sure you continue to donate. Let's get this done. $FDMG School. Let's get this done. $FDMG School on the Cash App. Hit your Cash App. Thank you for all the brothers and sisters who've been hitting the Cash App. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Mail your check or money order. P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. That's P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809. Join the Loyal Donors Club at drumarjohnson.com. Get your unapologetically African apparel at drumarjohnson.com. We do got the FDMG satin basketball jackets coming. We do got the Ifa Tunde satin basketball jackets for him and for her. Next stop, Las Vegas, Nevada, this Friday night. Oakland, California, Saturday. Los Angeles, Sunday. And then the following Saturday, we got Palm Springs. That will complete the 4-stop West Coast tour. And then South Bend, Indiana for the Dr. Papa debut for the Black Messiah Conference. And of course, I am the Black Messiah of this generation, this millennial. Brothers and sisters, I want to say this to my brothers out there. Let me talk to the brothers for a minute. I talked to the sisters the last time I was at Ifa Tunde U. Let me talk to the brothers real quick. I've been getting a lot of mail from my brothers. Some of y'all are upset that Dr. Umar defended the women. If you listen to the whole live stream, my strong black brothers, if you listen to the whole live stream, my alpha male brothers, I did tell the sisters that they be on some bullshit sometimes. If you listen to the whole live, black men, I did tell black women that they be making mistakes and they be doing brothers wrong. I did, brothers. I did say the sisters be having some shit that they need to work through. I did, my brothers. I did. I don't live in a dream world. Trust me. I have 2 beautiful daughters of my own. I know what we go through with women who, for whatever reason, okay, want to seek revenge for us. I know how the game go. Okay, but black women get beat up enough. Black men get beat up enough. I'm not here to beat nobody else up. But what I don't like, as I said in the last video, too many black men are motivated to destroy, to slander, to crucify black women. And I want to say this to you, black men. I want to say this to you, black men. I want to say this to all my unapologetically African alpha males out there. In order to graduate from beta to alpha, you have to deal with the pain, the suppressed pain in your unconscious from your childhood abuse. I'm going to say it again. In order for black men to graduate from psychological beta male to psychological alpha male, you might be alpha physically. You might be alpha on the block. You might be alpha in the bedroom. You might be alpha at your job. But are you psychologically an alpha male? Because a lot of us might be physically alpha, socially alpha, sexually alpha, romantically alpha, but are you psychologically alpha? And there's too many black men out here who are not psychologically alpha. You're psychologically beta. And when I say that you are psychologically beta, I'm saying that you have abused childhood. A lot of black men, I'm keeping it real. A lot of black men have childhood abuse issues, sexual abuse, emotional. Some of you have been abandoned by your mother, abandoned by your father. You blame your mother for your father not being there when it could have been your mother's fault, or you blame your mother for not being there and it could have been. So all I'm saying is that black men, we have to graduate from psychological beta to psychological alpha. I'm not talking sexuality. I'm talking psychological masculinity. See, at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, we're going to be dealing with psychological masculinity, because you are not an alpha male if you got issues with your father that haven't been addressed. Now, I'm not saying that you decided to go a separate way from your father because he means you no good. To be rectified, if there's a conversation you need to have with your biological father, if there's a conversation you need to have with your biological mother, there's a conversation you need to have with your auntie or uncle who molested you as a child, you need to have that kind of issues that you haven't dealt with. You need to deal with that. All I'm saying is the black man has a pain body and has a pain body that is just as scarred as the black woman. The black man has a pain body that is just as scarred as the black woman's pain body. That's what I'm talking about. And when I see black men inbox me on Instagram, and when black men text me, and when black men send me emails, and when black men send me Facebook messengers and when black men send me WhatsApp messages and when black men send me Twitter messages talking about I need to go harder on black women, making black women the scapegoat for what white supremacy has done to us, making black women the scapegoat for what white supremacy have done to us. I'm sorry, my brothers, but I got to call a spade a spade. That is not alpha male behavior. That is not alpha male behavior. That is psychological beta male behavior. That is psychological beta male behavior. Okay? And if you are psychologically a beta male, you have abuse issues. Very few beta males do not have scars from childhood. Okay? I'm just keeping it a buck. And that's why the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, we're going to heal all the psychologically abused beta males. We are going to heal all the psychologically abused beta males. We are going to heal all the psychologically abused beta males at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It is a school by day. It is a black community re-Africanization center by night. The Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy is a school by day, and it is a psychological re-Africanization center at night. It is a school by day, and it is a psychological re-Africanization center at night, brothers. We're going to heal the sisters. We're going to heal the brothers, but the brothers are acting more scarred than the women now. Come on, brothers. We got to build that masculinity. You are sounding more scarred than the women. I didn't say you didn't have a right to express yourself. I didn't say you didn't have a right to hold our sisters accountable. But some of you want to destroy black women. Some of you want to destroy black women. I'm getting messages from brothers who want to destroy black women. And some of y'all actually think that some of what these beta male life coaches is doing is healthy and productive for the black community. Have you lost your mind, black man? Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind, black man? How in the hell can a man sitting on the internet attacking, destroying, criticizing, and defaming a black woman, how is that productive for the black community? So you're telling me it is healthy for a black girl to watch her mother get criticized and told she's not good enough by a black man on the internet? Come on, brothers and sisters. I know we better than this. I know we better than this. I know we better than this. And let me say this to all my content creators out there. Let me say this, content creators out there. Dr. Umar will be creating, once the school is open, the black woman is God and the black man is God. I'm not going to co-sign anybody who says the black woman is God and not say the black man is God. I am not going to co-sign anybody who says the black woman is God who will not say the black man is God. Because when you truly understand divine science, when you truly understand the spiritual technology of the universe, you understand that God is not a man or a woman. God is the creator of the man and the woman, and God is the owner of both masculine divinity and feminine divinity. I'm going to say it again. God is not a man or a woman. This is why we will have the spiritual and astrological curriculum at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. This is why we will have the spiritual and astrological curriculum at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. The black man is God and the black woman is God. You need both. You need both. That's why we are born craving and needing the opposite sex, because a man can't be a man fully until he has his woman by his side, and a woman can't be a woman physically or fully until she has her man by her side. You need the black man and the black woman. There is a Yoruba proverb. There is a Yoruba proverb. There is a Yoruba proverb that says the man is the head of the house, but the woman is the neck upon which the head sits and turns. I'm going to say it again. According to the wisdom of our ancestors, there's a Yoruba proverb that says the man is the head of the household, but the black woman is the neck upon which the head sits and turns. So there is no man without the woman, and there is no woman without the man. I am for the equality of the black man and woman. God is the owner of masculine and feminine energy. That's why the ancestors blessed me with FDMG. I'm not perfect. I have my faults. You understand? But the ancestors chose me to do this because they looked at the leadership in the black community, and they looked at the young black leadership, and they said Ifa Tunde is the most equipped. He's not perfect, but Ifa Tunde is the best one to do this job of rebuilding our African people. He does not hate being African. He is fully a black man. He does not hate brothers and sisters who may be sexually confused or genderly confused. He will still love and embrace them as family, but he will at the same time criticize and critique any anti-African behavior that threatens the survival of the family. So no matter what criticism you have for me, I'm the one chosen for this generation. Malcolm X came 45 years after Garvey, and I came 45 years after Malcolm X. I said Malcolm X came to Harlem 45 years after Garvey, and I came 45 years to Harlem after Malcolm X. You do the math. Is it a coincidence that Malcolm returned to Garvey 45 years after Garvey, 1920 to 1965, when Malcolm came back to the Garveyism he was raised with? And 45 years after Malcolm, in 2010, I came to Harlem. This is the Pan-African legacy. This is the Pan-African pedigree. This is the Pan-African ancestral lineage that I belong to. So we're going to keep working on this school. But brothers, we got to heal our brothers. Because some of y'all cannot raise black boys hating black women like that. We cannot have toxic black masculinity. We cannot have toxic beta maleism disguised as toxic alpha maleism. I said we cannot have toxic beta maleism disguised as toxic alpha maleism. I can't believe this many black men want to see black women suffer. She suffered enough. She been molested. She suffered enough. She been raped. She suffered enough. She got to live her life without a man. She suffered enough. She raising kids on her own. She suffered enough that she gets disrespected by the white woman and the white man. The black woman has suffered enough, black man. I know she mistreats us sometimes. I know she scheme on us. I know she take us to child support unjustifiably. I know she keep our kids from us. I know this. I know she'll try to put another man in your child's life and make your child forget you. I know what the black woman is capable of. But at the end of the day, when I look at my sister, I see the divine feminine principle shining in every last one. I see the divine feminine principle in the stripper. I see the divine feminine principle in the angry black woman. I see the divine feminine principle in the bougie black woman. I see the divine feminine principle in the hypersexual black woman. I see the divine feminine principle in the black woman who wants the white man, or wants to skin bleach, or wants to wear blonde hair, or want to look like a white woman. I know psychologically she might be confused, but at the end of the day, the same divine nature that is inside of the black man is inside of the black woman. And I can't give up on the black woman, because to give up on the black woman is to give up on God. And to give up on the black man is to give up on God. If there's a black woman out there who has given up on a black man, with all due respect, black woman, you're not allowed at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. And there's a black man who has given up on black women, with all due respect to black men, you can't come to this school if you have given up on our queens. The African principle of resurrection is very important for us as a people. The African principle of redemption is very important to us as a people. The African principle of repentance is very important to us as African people. That's why I'm hoping many of you will join me for the 21-day Pan-African fast. I'm hoping that many of you will join me for the 21-day Pan-African fast. We're going to be fasting from sunrise to sunset from June 10th until July 1st. Marcus Garvey joined the independent on July 1st. Marcus Garvey joined the ancestors on June 10th, and Ghana became independent. The birth of an independent Ghana from dawn until dusk, from 1 hour before sunrise until 1 hour. We dedicate our lives to our ancestors. We will rededicate our lives to the black family. We will rededicate our lives to the black community. We will rededicate our lives to African redemption. No food and no drink except water and tea from dawn until dusk, brothers and sisters. This is what we must do in order to purge the spiritual weaknesses, purge the self-hate, purge the hate we have for the opposite African gender. We are going to rededicate ourselves to our Creator, our Lord and Savior, the one almighty, undivinable, incomprehensible, unimaginable, supreme creator of and as Muslims. But I say Ramadan Mubarak to my Muslims, because I stand in solidarity with my Muslim brothers and sisters, because I was raised Muslim and I will announce Christianity, but my foundation, brothers and sisters, is traditional African spirituality, and I ascribe to us. We don't have to fight over Islam. Islam comes out of the Grand Master teaching of Nile Valley culture and spirituality. Christianity comes out of the Grand Master teaching of Nile Valley spiritual spiritual African culture. That was a little white spider. A little white spider. That's good luck. A little white spider. Let me tell you how we are buzzing with ancestors. The first day of the 2020 Pan-African fast on June the 10th, a white spider descended on me. And right now, when I'm talking about the Pan-African fast of June 10th, 2021, another white spider has descended upon me. So we are in alignment with the ancestors, brothers and sisters. We are in alignment with the ancestors, brothers and sisters, but we have to do the work from sunrise to sunset. No food, no drink, no sex. From sunrise to sunset. No food, no drink, no sex. Get off of social media. Turn off the pick up your Bible, your Quran. Pick up the Holy Odu Ifa. Pick up the book of Coming Forth by Day and by Night. Pick up, because we wrote all those books, and we're going to rededicate ourselves to African people. And I'm hoping that when the fast is over on July the 1st, I'm hoping that when the fast is over on July the 1st, that the plumbing repairs and the HVAC repairs will be done at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. Permit to have our first annual unapologetically African Family First Festival, brothers and sisters. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to have picnic tables out here. Let me take this Band-Aid off. We're going to have... Ooh. We're going to have our picnic tables out here. We're going to have our barbecue chicken. But some of us are carnivores. No disrespect to the... For black boys. We're going to have a sisterhood circle for black girls, black women. We're going to have our elder queen mothers come and talk to our queens. We're going to have our elder queen mothers come and talk to our queens. This whole block going to be filled with vendors. This whole block going to be filled with vendors. We're going to have a big stage right here with the best outdoor sound system you can imagine. So when that Bob Marley drop, when that Public Enemy drop, you know what you're going to get, brothers and sisters. That's right. We're going to have speakers and vendors. Brothers and sisters, can you imagine? Can you imagine sitting up under the tree in your lawn chair? You might just want to come and sit under the trees of Pan-Africa. An elders only room. And we're going to have a loyal donors reception room. That's what we're going to do. Oh, yes. I feel sorry for those who hated on us. I feel sorry for those who hated on us. I feel sorry for those who hated on us. Because that book of Negroes is getting ever so long. That book of Negroes is getting ever so long. That book of Negroes is getting ever so long. If you need to shoot me a text message, 215-989-9858. If you need to shoot me a text message, 215-989-9858.